guys, it's Laura, Black and White Heart, Tarot and Adventure. How's everybody doing? We're just going to do a reading tonight. I haven't been here in a couple days. I have been accomplishing some more goals actually, so I'm pretty happy about that. One more off the list. So yeah, I've been missing for a couple of days. I did a couple just cards only when I was at the park because it's bad enough for you guys when I'm up here, you know, this time of night after I've been working all day. You definitely probably don't need to see me red-faced and sweaty from walking around the park. We're in Florida. It's very hot and humid in Florida, so if you've never been here before, understand it's like, excuse me, my roommate's in bed, so I'm talking a little low. Understand that it's like, you know, 90 degrees still here. It's a tropical feeling atmosphere, so there's a lot of moisture in the air anyways. That's why our hair is always wild. You could straighten it and curl it or whatever you do to it, and 5 minutes later you can go outside and it's gonna be like so I mean, kudos to you girls who keep your hair perfect, but mine is not like that. But anyway, neither here nor there. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. The point of the story is humidity, okay? Who cares about my hair? Who cares about anybody's hair, actually? Whatever. Who cares? So I hope you guys are doing good. Libras, happy birthday month. What else? I don't know. Not sure what I want to talk about, as usual. I never do. I just got to pick a time to get on here and start going. Sometimes I have a subject picked out. Sometimes it's like, okay, it's quiet around the house. I have 2 seconds to myself. Let's get her done, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't have anything specific. If something comes up, I'll tell you about it. Achieve those goals, guys. Make those plans. Stay focused, right? I know it's easy to get off kilter, especially if you're dealing with like anything hard, like breakups or family drama or job drama or money drama or any of the dramas. But you have to, okay? Yeah, you in the midst of all that chaos, you have to reel it back in and make sure you're making your plans and your goals. Otherwise, you're just going to stay in those situations. Plans and goals, okay? Those are the, should that be the topic today? Oh, that'll be one of them, okay? Plans and goals, all right? Or maybe that'll just be it. I guess that'll be it, okay? Plans and goals. From love, money, or anything, any of the things that are drama-filled in your life. Plans and goals to get the heck off over the top of the hill and smooth sailing, okay? I already asked I already cleansed and asked my guides for a safe space, okay, for some good positive messages. We'll do one more energy clearing with the little bell, okay? I already sprayed my Florida water. I don't light like incense and stuff this late because, you know, the cats and, you know, being in a small condo, you know, you don't want it to be smoky like this late at night. But at least once a week, if not more, I cleanse my room and my space with incense, Palo Santo. I don't do pure sage sticks because I just don't personally care for the smell of them. They smell too I don't know. I don't love it. But I do have sage a mixture of sage and some other scent, incense. Hold on, let me grab them. I'll tell you what I have right now. I like to share what I use. Okay, hold on. Alright, so these are just a few of them. I have cones too. Sometimes I actually prefer the small cones because they just burn more quickly. You know, as much as I love all these things and candles and all this stuff, I actually went for years without even wearing a drop of perfume because I just like I have a lot of allergies. So you'll notice that very often I have some puff to my eyes, and I always have a stuffy nose. Okay, not complaining. It's just I'm sensitive. I'm sensitive to the weather, the pressure in the air. I could probably be inside a room with no windows and tell you when it's going to rain because I'll have a headache. I'll just feel off kilter. Okay. Anyway, I guess that comes with being sensitive. Sensitive skin. Just sensitive. Sensitive to everything. I got hair in my mouth right now. Oh my gosh, I'm on. Okay, let me stop. I'm being fidgety. So anyways, here's a few of the incense that I have right now. And this is just the sticks. I have one that's called Aura Cleansing. I don't know if you can see that, Aura Cleansing. Okay. This is this one's Palo Santo and myrrh, however you say it. I prefer Palo Santo. I think it just has a softer smell than sage, but you know, to each their own. And then I do have sage, but I have white sage incense. I think it's called Indian Heritage, but pretty box. All of them are. So anyways, there's some of my incense that I have right now. I have quite a variety because I have cones too, but I can't get to them right now. So you see, the point is white sage, Palo Santo, I cleanse my space. Just don't like to do it this late at night. I don't like anything over fragrance. I don't like when people wear, no offense, you all can bathe in perfume if you would like. I don't like heavy scents. It's just, again, I'm sensitive to it. I like a light scent. I want to maybe smell something on you when I'm close enough to smell something on you, not when I'm just over there somewhere and I can smell like a puff of perfume or cologne. That sickens me. But again, just my opinion, just keep it light. And then sometimes I'll have like little oils. I do wear perfume, but I just put it on lightly in the morning. I don't douse myself down with it. I just feel like it's something personal, like whoever's going to be close enough to me can get a scent. I'm not trying to attract the world. This one's a chakra balancing, and it's just a little roll-on. And sometimes I like these. I more so will put these on around the house or like before bed. This one is good for before bed. It's called Calm. It's like a lavender, cedarwood, and orange. It's another roll on. You can mix them. This one's supposed to help you rest. And it smells good. So I'm gonna put some on right now because I'm gonna be going to bed soon after this. So anyway, you know, just different little things that I do. In case you want to know. Alright, so we're gonna do let's do 4 tarot messages. This is the deck from the Easy Tarot, with the Easy Tarot handbook that I've been learning from. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry about the glare. Maybe you can see that. Okay. And then I'm going to do one Native American Indian tarot card for a message. Okay. Instead of an oracle. Well, I have the little mushrooms. I guess they're oracles, but this is an actual tarot. We're going to do one from here. And then we'll do my little mushroom oracles tonight, okay? And then we'll do a couple initials for you guys to see, you know, if it's somebody you're interested in or if it means something to you, okay? Okay. Let's do this, right? You can say hi in the chat if you want to. You can simply drop a hi. Maybe even hey, and like where you're from. You don't have to give me your address, but like your city, your state, your country. You know, just that'd be interesting, right? Don't even have to say anything more than that. I just like to see who's checking out my videos. I know still mostly everybody's on the short side because, you know, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. If you're watching, because I usually take a little clip of my videos and put them to shorts. If you're watching the shorts, can you just come over and watch a full-length video? Because if we just, you know, like we need the video side of the full-length video side of my channel to grow, okay? Not just shorts. Like I get that, you know, it all flows together, but I need my videos to be viewed. So share them. If you're like one of the small members that I have or subscribers that I have right now, just share it with a friend or a coworker or anyone. It just helps me, you know, it helps the channel, okay? And always like the videos. I would appreciate that. And not saying like them because, you know, that you had to get something out of it, but it's just more of an energy exchange. If I'm taking the time to put this out there, and you're taking the time to watch it, then I feel like that to be equally exchanging energy, you could at least hit the like. That'd be great. Okay, thank you. Even on the short side, that would be nice. Anything else? I don't think so. I just hope you guys are doing good. Okay, the Native American message card or message that we're going to put in the center is the moon. So we'll see what that is. I usually have to look that up. Oh, I didn't get my tablet. I'll grab it in a little bit because it's a little difficult to find the meanings of these in the book that's attached to this deck. So very often I have to look up the meaning. What else is happening? I don't know. Well, I don't know if you guys know, but I'm also a hairstylist, and I've been a hairstylist for a long time. And I just switched counties, so I had to attempt to get a business license going out here. Not for this, for strictly for my cosmetology, because I still do that on the side, and to have a job. I do a lot of things. I thought I was getting out of it, and then I guess I'm not. But nevertheless, the good news is I got my licensing here in this county, so one more goal achieved. And I'm quite relieved at that. So good for me. I have a lot of different streams of possible, let's just say, abundance. Thank you, God. Excuse me. I hope you can hear me because I got this little air conditioner going. It's like a little extra room cooler. Oh, my throat. This is why I don't burn stuff. I have one little candle going and I think it's choking me. Welcome to my world. Okay, let me get serious. Let's do this. Four of Wands. Seven of Swords. I've been taking my cards with me. Oh, two came out, so we'll just take them. The Magician and Three of Pentacles. Okay. Sure. Why not? Okay, let's see what all this is. I don't know where oh my gosh. Welcome to the channel. Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, Four of Wands. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what our message is, okay? I might have to write some of this down because sometimes I have to make sure I don't lose what I'm talking about. So let's see what happens. Alright, Four of Wands for us, guys. Let's see what our messages are, okay? I don't know yet. So first of all, forget it. I don't need to say that. This was talking about pages. So this book breaks down all the knights, all the pages. Or we just want to find the Four of Wands right now. I didn't know it did that actually. Interesting. Let me get back up here. Where are we? Here we go. Okay, so what I was going to say is the Suit of Wands represents the element of fire. So you can see with this card, it's got red at the top. That represents the fire. Okay. This looks like a family. And there's two little bunnies. And Four of Wands. So let's see what it looks. That's what it looks like. So the Suit of Wands represents the element of fire, the spark of creativity that inspires us to take action. They stand for self-expression through enterprise. So they frequently refer to work and business, and fire is an active male energy. I'm going to turn off this little machine so you can hear me good, okay? Okay, I'm back. If you wonder why I always put my glasses down, it's because these are readers. They're strictly readers, so I can see when my eyes get tired, but I don't need them all the time. So when I put them back up and look at the camera, it's like super blurry and I get dizzy. So I have a lot of complaints tonight. Oh my gosh, I'm such a Virgo. I'm a Virgo, by the way. We can be that way. They're not, but they're truths. They're not actually complaints. But anyway, probably TMI, right? Is that what you say? Too much information. Okay, anyway, Four of Wands. Four of Wands firmly planted in the ground show the stability of the number 4. Garlands of flowers have been attached, signifying triumph and celebrations. In this card, a man now faces us. His attention, I like to look at these. His attention is upon his family, and he appears contented. Rabbits graze peacefully, undisturbed in a serene atmosphere. Okay, so definitely family. We now see stability as a result of the hard work that has gone before. Not only feeling satisfied with what you have so far accomplished, but also a sense of harmony, which now means you can afford to reward yourself with some time off. Okay, so we're accomplishing things. Hey, I talked about that. Holidays are indicated a time of rest and relaxation with your family and those you love, a welcome pause to recharge your batteries. The Four of Wands brings a feel-good factor into play, a sense of contentment with oneself and life. When other indications are present, it can also show plans for marriage being made, in which case this card could further strengthen the message of the other cards. Anyway, so harmony, probably harmony in just in life in general, okay? But family, accomplishments, yeah, we're doing good. That's good. The sense of harmony. Okay, you can reward yourself now and take some time. Take a moment and do something fun. Okay, you are we collectively are accomplishing things. And if you're not currently, remember what I said: focus and plan. Right. Okay. Now we're going to move on to the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords looks like he is taking a bunch of swords and still looking at the ones behind him. So could represent a lot of things. That could represent that he's came in and broke a lot of hearts and he's looking at the ones behind him. It could be that he's, let's not make assumptions. He could make mistakes and maybe he's looking at the ones behind him before he moves on. Let's check it out. I'm still learning all these. Okay, so now we know Four of Wands is accomplishments with family and your life and positive things, time to rest and reward yourself. Okay, Four of Wands. Because I'm learning too, just like everybody else. It's kind of fun that way. We're learning together. Seven of Swords. The man leaving this scene appears to be up to no good. He glances backward as he makes his exit, carrying 5 swords, awkwardly having dropped 2 in his haste, which will no doubt be discovered. The Seven of Swords can represent situations not going as you had anticipated, or bad luck affecting matters. Sometimes theft may be indicated, so you need to be mindful of this and take the necessary precautions. It can often show a situation where something is taken in greed, without any apparent feelings of guilt. Such is usually the nature of theft. There is an element of unfairness surrounding this card, but forewarned is forearmed. This card also represents the use of diplomacy against heavy-handed... Kitty, you okay? I think she was having a dream. This card also represents the use of diplomacy against heavy-handed methods to achieve the desired result. So, we've been dealing with somebody a little shady. Okay? I know I have. Not lately, but I have before. It's like a zillion times. For that matter, I've been shady too, but no, you're good where you're at. Oh gosh, now she's gonna act up. She's just gonna have to wait. That's my partner, my little partner in crime. She either behaves or just disrupts the whole scenario, but I got her blocked in, so she's probably gonna scratch at the door and get wild. Anyways, okay. So we're resting and focusing on good things. We've either dealt with this shady guy or girl, or they might still be coming around. Let's find out. Because we've already accomplished some stuff. So maybe this character who's looking back at the two swords on the ground could be like, oh, they're achieving something. Let me circle back around and swoop in and see if I can hoover them back into, use them some more. And yeah, that could be what this is. Let's see. You might be looking at our accomplishments. Suckers. Nope. Let me add this in. If you have accomplished getting away from the Shade Masters, do not let them back in, no matter how much they hoover you and cry you a river. Okay, remember that? I think there's a song that says that. Listen to that song. Okay, I'm going to too, actually. That's what you tell them, because I'm pretty sure that we're the magician. Okay, don't judge my nails. Because I don't have any. Yeah, I don't. I really don't. And I really don't care. Where you be, magician? Okay, the magician. The magician's message is to inform you that you have all the skills and ability required to handle a task well and bring it to a successful conclusion. Just like the magician, you must apply yourself with concentration and willpower. That's what we talked about in the beginning, in order to succeed, but you have all the potential to do so. This is a time for action and initiative. In any new ventures, you need to have confidence that you are indeed heading the right direction. Yes. So when this sucker tries to come back in, tell him to kick rocks. Him or her. Kick real big rocks, okay? Because we don't want none. We don't want your breadcrumbs. Ugh, we don't want any of it, okay? Yuck. Yuck. All right. Just look. You dealt with it. For whatever reason, you needed to learn that lesson. You needed to go through that. The Shady character needed to go through it, because don't think you're the only one that's going to learn lessons from it. Okay? They may not learn lessons from you, but they're going to learn some big lessons from the next person that they mess with, because they were being shady to you. So what do you think is going to happen to them? You think they're just going to move on happily? Maybe for a little while, maybe even for 10 years, but eventually the tower's going to hit, because you can't do dirt without getting dirt back. Period. Okay? One day, when you're skipping along with your shady, dusty self, you're going to trip. Okay. Anyways, moving on. We're the magician, so we don't care, because we already got past that. We're doing good. We're achieving stuff. We're focusing on good people and family, friends, good work, and all kinds of accomplishments. We're going to take a rest, because we got these dodos out of our life. Okay. Yeah. They went back to the clearance rack. Yeah. That's what another reader on here says. I think it's funny. It's so accurate. It's not my saying. Oh gosh, I can't remember the channel. Spiritual. I don't know. I can't remember. She's funny though. Anyway, it's a good saying. They went back to the clearance rack. So now we're the magician. We can do whatever we want. So let's see what we're doing. Pentacles is usually money. So let's see what Three of Pentacles is. It might be partnership. Pentacles. That's what the card looks like. The young craftsman shows steady progress as he diligently works with pride and concentration. We see the tools of his trade and the result of his labors, which he holds in his hands admiringly. The Three of Pentacles reveals that through your efforts, success is beginning to show. You should feel a sense of achievement now, along with some improvement materially. Ooh, you guys making a little bit more money, getting some side hustles? See, I did. hope you do too. This card can bring recognition for your work, either financially or through others acknowledging your talents and abilities, although usually in a more formal way that somehow rewards you. So at the very least, that you'll have people noticing that you're achieving, that you're moving forward, whether it be personally, financially, getting over those these guys or girls. When I say guys, remember guys or girls, either way. The shade trees. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry if you had to go through that. We all do. Just remember, what comes around goes around. Also, two true statements before I finish the pinnacles, because we're doing great. Basically, we got past that. We're using our magical, sparkly wonderfulness. That's a word. And we're gonna start. We're starting to make some good steps towards stability, finances, whatever your pinnacles are. Two things I said right. One is, however you or the shady people get what they are doing shade to get, however they get it or get them, is how they're going to lose it or lose them. It's like I said, whatever comes around goes around, right? So don't worry. It's not that we wish bad things on people. It's just the way the wheel spins. Okay, you can't do anything without it spinning. Okay, you're gonna get it, whether it be good or bad. You're gonna get something in return. Okay, how you get them is how you're gonna lose them. Okay, so if you feel like you want to go out and cheat, trust and believe. Like I said, things could go smoothly for years, but eventually the tower's probably going to hit, and it's probably going to come back and bite you. Somebody's going to do you the same way. If you lie, if you steal money, any of those things, you'll get it in return. So think wisely before you do those things. I've been on both sides of the fence. And if you don't think I got back when I did things wrong, I did. All right, that's one of the saying. The second saying is, what you own owns you. Just really, really, really think about that. That's another thing a tarot reader says. Ramblin' Mike's Tarot. I think he's good. Excuse me. I hope I'm allowed to say their names, but I'm not getting any kickbacks. I just want you to know that I didn't make these sayings up, but I love it because it's the truth. Because whether it be you get married, now you're attached to that person's family, regardless of how wonderful or how horrible they are. If you buy a car, you now own that car, which that car owns you. So if something goes wrong with it, that's on you. It's all, whatever you own owns you. If it's your girlfriend, whatever traumas, dramas, exes, friends, family, work, it all owns you. You now have to deal with that. So whatever you own owns you. Just remember that. So when you go to choose people, the mistakes we make we're not looking at that. So like the situation I got out of, I mean, so many things I disliked. I would never hang out with the person's friend group. I had no respect for them. The family I thought was awful. I just everything about it. Seriously, was toxic, and it was it consumed my life for a certain period of time. But it was something I had to go through. You know, I'm not going to talk about it too much, but I'm just going to say, had I thought about those things, as soon as I started seeing all of it, I would have cut ties. What you own owns you. Thankfully, eventually, that's exactly what I did. And vice versa. You know, good riddance, wherever they went to. So anyway, this card could bring recognition for your work, either financially or through others acknowledging your talents. Whatever activities it may represent, as a 3, it shows the initial stages of completion with successful attainment. So, we are focusing on good stuff now, okay? Because we got rid of the shady people. We're using our magic to bring in some good pinnacles, which is abundance, okay? So, that's great. All right, so give me 1 minute because I'm going to get my tablet so I can figure out what the moon means, okay? Hold on a sec. Okay, let's get this done, okay? So, ready? The moon in the Native American tarot deck signifies cycles, growth, intuition, and inner knowing, reflecting the natural rhythms of life and nature. It represents the understanding that everything has its season and time, connecting with the divine feminine and emphasizing the importance of listening to one's inner voice to navigate uncertainty, illusion, and past fears that may surface. So again, it's just cycles of growth and the rhythms of life. So yeah, that's pretty much what these cards were talking about. Just learning lessons and growing for it and using your intuition to navigate through through shady people, all different kind of things, really. I mean, it says navigating through uncertainty and illusion, inner knowing and intuition, emotional and spiritual growth, and cycles and seasons. So, bottom line is growth. We're growing. We're learning and growing. Thank you, Native American Tarot deck. Okay, and then our mushrooms are I can let the past go and move forward. Yeah, you can. Take time. Take as much time as you need. I mean, I hermit for a long time after tough situations. I take a long time to heal. I take as long as I want to. Sometimes I want to be alone for years at a time. Literally. Not alone as in that I never do anything, but just like, you know, I like to keep my temple clean while I'm trying to navigate through emotions so I don't have anything clouding my judgment. Personally, I think that's the best method. I don't think drinking, drugs, sex, and anything to distract you from the emotions that you need to work through are the best idea, because I highly doubt you're going to work through them that way. Again, my personal opinion. But you can let the past go and move forward. Didn't say you have to forgive them. Listen, I'm going to say it on every video until maybe I change my mind. It's not my place to forgive anyone for doing nasty, dirty things towards me. That would be the higher power, not me. I can accept that you're a human, that you have some issues that you need to work through. And until you do that and get right with your higher power, that's where you need to get the forgiveness from, not me. You don't need me to validate you. I clearly, we all move on. I mean, no one's gonna just, most of us don't let a single person just devastate the rest of our lives. I realize it can happen. When that does, you need to, ask for help. It's not going to devastate the rest of my life. But I have a strong personality. Anyway. And then we have, I will strive for progress, not perfection. Right. That's right. These are great messages. It's not going to be perfect. Life's not perfect. Nobody is perfect. It's just not a thing. It's not why we're here. We're here to experience sometimes even really devastating things. All of our souls are here for different I don't even want to say that. Honestly, I'm not going to sit up here and pretend to know anything about what we're doing here on Earth right now. Okay, because I don't. I can only hope there's a reason behind it. We all have a theory. I know what I want to try to do, and I just want to try to be better. I want to try to be a better person. I want to make better choices and be around people that actually lift me up and care about me, and instead of trying to be around people that don't. I mean, it's pretty simple. Making better choices is what I'm learning to do. You can never protect yourself. There's always going to be wolves out there, but what you'll do is you'll start to be more discerning, and you'll see it very clearly, very quickly, and X them out. Quick. Don't look back. It's my suggestion. Don't be a people pleaser. You come first. You come first. It sounds like something selfish to say, but you have to care about yourself first and foremost, and then you can care about everybody else, because if you don't, you're not going to be happy, and so the way you deal with other people and the people that you attract are probably not going to be good. Okay? So, again, just my opinion. I used to be, say I've been a people pleaser, because I'm not, but I have given of myself away too long, many times, and I've given too much of myself many times, often to not get anything in return except for the lessons I needed to learn, which I guess were the most important thing. Okay, let's wrap it up. I'm getting tired and I gotta work tomorrow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, these initials may mean something to you. We have D, we have K, we have V, we have J. D, K, V, J may mean something to you, okay? A couple of them mean something to me, but it's not anything it's not anything good, but it goes along with the message. Okay? Alright, so again, happy birthday, Libras. Have a good month. And everybody have a good month, week, day, night. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, watch my full-length videos, please. Thank you to anyone and thank you to everyone in every country who's watching me, including the US. What else? I don't know. I think that's it right now. I'm getting a little sleepy, so gonna have my really good dinner of a bowl of cereal because that's what I want tonight. And because it's just me and Miss Kitten, which is just so nice right now, I'm going to be able to have a bowl of cereal with nobody complaining. Yep. All right, guys. I love you. Have a good night. I hope you could hear me good. Pump up the volume. At some point, I promise to get a microphone.